Welcome back, everybody. I know the lighting is a little bit different, but that's because I have my Hurricanes um, thing up on the wall. It's not mine, it's my dad's, but we just throw it in here just because it's most useful here. I don't have my bright lamp on because it's just too bright for that, and I want to try things out and see if this lighting looks better. Let me turn this down for just a minute. So, today, I think I fell in love just a little bit more with Taekwondo. And I'll tell you why. Um, Taekwondo for me, I'm not doing it to get into combat sports or I'm not doing it to learn how to fight. I'm doing it as one. This is just me personally. I'm doing it as a hobby other than lifting weights. If you follow me and you keep in touch with me, you know that I try to lift weights every day. But I do taekwondo, and now mind you, weightlifting. I'm always gonna have weightlifting. I'm always gonna have the gym. I might not always have taekwondo or jujitsu. So for me, they're both important. But for me, this is just me. Okay, now my instructor might be a little upset with me. I fall more, me personally, I fall more in the hands of lifting weights just because I have a fucking Arnold poster up on my wall. There's no jujitsu guys or taekwondo guys up here. I've always loved Arnold, but that's not why. That's not why I love weightlifting. I love weightlifting because it gets the anger out. Martial arts gets the anger out, but it doesn't. It does get the anger out, but weight training. Every time I weight train, uh, if I'm doing bench press, I feel like I'm pushing the weight off my chest. If that makes sense. Uh, try and keep in touch here. Um, Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu is more conserving your anger and knowing at the right times to. Sorry, there's idiots out my hallway. Uh, anyway, excuse me for that. Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu is more about conserving your energy and knowing the right points to go full throttle. Because if you're wrestling with somebody and you try and go full throttle right off rip, you're gonna gas yourself out. It's all about consistency. It's all about maintaining your stamina. Weight training is similar, but just for me personally. Um, but for me, so I'm gonna give off the Taekwondo definition, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. Right. So according to Google, Taekwondo, also known as Taekwondo, uh, is the art of self-defense that organized in Korea. It is recognized as one of the oldest forms of martial arts in the world, reaching back over 2,000 years. That's a lot of fucking years, bro. 2,000? That's just right when Jesus came here. That's a lot of years. The name was selected for its appropriate description of the art. Tai means foot, Quan means hand, and Do means art. Now, I actually did not know that. Um, my instructor probably knows that though. Um, Now, for me, it says Taekwondo here. It says Taekwondo is mainly used to practice self defense, or if you really want to, you could take it into tournaments and all that. Personally, I have no interest in doing tournaments. Um, Only because, like, I just don't want to do tournaments. I'd rather practice self defense with me and my buddies and then rank up. That's what I would like. Now, circling back to what I was talking about earlier in the video, why I think I fall in love with it a little bit more today was because I was kind of jogging down the forms. It's I forget the forms my coach told me. But it's 7 on the left. I know you guys have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but he'll see this, so he'll know what I'm talking about. It's 7 on the left, 7 on the right, total 14 moves, and there's a one that has a total of 16 moves. I think 16 moves, 8 on one side and 8 on the left, is for blocking, and 7 on 7 on each side is for striking. Now, I was jogging down the forms just a little bit better today, and I think that's why I say that. I've never really progressed in anything. Not saying that to be like, oh, feel bad for me. No, I'm just saying that just because I don't know how to. You know what I mean? Like if I did something, I'd end up fucking it up, or I'd be stupid. Taekwondo and jiu-jitsu has agreed with me so far, so I'm keep on doing it. Weight training is different. It just clicks for me. But there's no. Okay, here's the thing. For me, there's no stop to this. Taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, or weight training. There's no ending for me. I know that I'm going to keep on doing this stuff until I die. I love weight training, I love Taekwondo, and I love jiu-jitsu. What I will say, though, is that if you do a hobby, and I was worried about this at first before I got started, but it's okay because it's natural. If you do a hobby and you have a full-time job, don't be afraid to miss a day or two of Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu. If you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it's a 7 to 5 job, and Taekwondo starts at 7:30, and you miss a day or two because you got held up at work, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. There's always tomorrow, and that's was one of the things that I was worried about, because I'm starting. I should be starting my job here in about a month or two. Not 2 months, a month tops, a month and a half. I'm gonna be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and it's gonna be 7 to 5. And I'm a little worried about missing classes and missing Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu. One, because of tiredness. I know I'm gonna be tired. Two, because what if I get held up at work? Now, my brother, he does a lot more intense stuff than I will be doing, and he gets home just fine, 5:30 to 6 every single day. So I'm not completely worried about that. I know that I'm gonna not want to go sometimes, and I probably won't go sometimes. I've come to peace with that because I know that everybody's not perfect, and some jobs are harder than others. Like if you sit in an office all day and you push keyboards or something, or whatever you do that doesn't require physical activity, you're gonna have more energy to go than somebody who does construction, or is a police officer, or is a firefighter, or is someone as a UPS driver who's constantly moving, or like I said, a cop who's always getting out of his car doing stuff, or a construction worker who's always pulling concrete, or if you're a carpenter who's always handling wood, or doing something. I know that I'm gonna be in the category where I have a tough job, but I'm also committed to this. And in case I don't go to Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu one day or 2 days, I always have the weight room right down the road. So, and it takes 30 minutes to get a good workout in. My average workout is like 45 minutes long, so it's not too long, it's not too short. The most I've ever been in there is like 2 hours and an hour and a half. So, But that's what I wanted to come across with you guys. This video is not so much humory like my other ones should be are. I'm just kind of giving you guys details of what I thought about today and how I feel about the sport Taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, weightlifting, and all that. And I guess you got to know a little bit more about me. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and share. And yeah, is it fuzzy? I don't know why it's fuzzy. Hello? By the way, the camera that I'm using, I'm going to say this real quick and then I'll leave the fucking video. It was $200. 4K webcam, supposed to be the best of the best. I don't know why it looks like that. I see it right here on my laptop. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be 4K-ish. Now, maybe there's something in the settings that I have to do. It's not... I don't prefer it to be this way, obviously. Like, you can see the poster just fine. And you can see the Aquaman statue just fine. You can see my cup just fine. But just small things look blurry. You know, like this little Batman lamp right here. It's supposed to glow up different colors. I don't have it plugged in right now. But I know that looks a little fuzzy. I know the pop figurines behind me look a little fuzzy. And this right here, I'm not sure if I told you guys. This is my little comic book case. So I have a whole bunch of comic books here. Everything from Supergirl to Green Lantern to Aquaman to Justice League to Superman. And it's just filled with comic books. Probably 80 to 90 comic books in there. So things I've collected over the years. But that's all I'm going to say. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If not, that's all right. Subscribe and share. And tell your mother about me. So